Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please do what feels right for you. You might end up skipping things, changing things, moving at a different pace, so you're taking good care of yourself, and that's all great. Please do what feels right for you. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze and begin to slow down your breath. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out long through your arms and legs, your fingers and toes, and then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, maybe a little jiggle. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Finding just the right amount of effort and letting go of everything that's not needed here now. Let's release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then release and roll back onto your back, bringing both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. Grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up towards the ceiling, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist, first to the bent knee. And then try straightening your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, circle, rock your knees. Drop your feet to the floor. Get set up for a little core work, drawing the belly in, pressing the lower back down from the inside. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Take one more like this. And release down. Send your right leg up. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more on this side. And then release and switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Two more. Last one. Release and switch. Right leg high. This time bring your left arm across, and each time you exhale, reach a little further across. One more. Release and switch. Left leg high. Right arm across. One more. And release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. Circle or rock. And then make your way up to sitting. Let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. Hands right under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Feel the strength of your core supporting you here, the whole underside lifting. Shift your weight forward to lower down. And then come into your back bend, cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. And you're welcome to take it subtly, deeply, carefully. Back to down dog when you're ready. Each pose can be an opportunity to explore. What are you feeling here? What are you noticing now? Let's drop the knees, sink back to child's pose. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. And come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Lift up through table, back through down dog, and then walk your hands and feet towards one another. And let's hang and ragdoll. You might bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out here. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart, standing tall, rooting down. We'll bring hands together. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog or any neutral shape. You might come to child's pose or sitting or onto your forearms or knees. Last breath here. Coming back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's step the left foot just a few inches forward with toes turned out. Bring left hand to the inside of the foot or ankle. Shift your weight so you can lift the right leg and take your right leg as high as you can, rolling open through the right hip. Maybe even looking under your right arm. And if you start to lose your balance, you can always bring your hand to the floor. Breath steady. Last moment here. Let's release both hands to the front. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Let's take eagle arms, right elbow on top. Lift the chest, little upper back arch, sink the hips low. Shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, and then step into eagle, Garudasana. Knee on top of knee. If you can, hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. One more breath here. Unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Feel free to grab a block for your bottom hand or bend your bottom leg, rolling open. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog, however you want to get there. Maybe you take a vinyasa. Maybe you just step back. Finding your way to down dog, feeling what you're doing. From down dog, we'll step the right foot just a couple of inches forward, toes turned out. Reach your right hand back for the inside of the foot or ankle. Lift the left leg. Roll open through the left hip, maybe even looking under your arm. This is precarious. While you're concentrating on balancing, can your breath be steady? Last breath here. Both hands to the front. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Feel free to adjust your footing, find your way. Left elbow on top this time. Eagle arms. Shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, and then step into Eagle, Garudasana. Hips low, head high. Strong core, relaxed face. Release, unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Last breath. Make your way back to down dog. And then 5 deep breaths. Good resting pose. Maybe it's down dog, maybe come to child's pose or sitting or something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Bend your knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips go low. Stretching up. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Okay, let's step the left foot forward just a little bit, toes turned out. We'll send the right leg up, roll the hip open, reaching toes to the sidewall. Now, you could reach your left hand up for your right foot, kicking into it. If that's not working for you, keep both hands on the floor or go back to the other one that we did. Wherever you are, breathing here. Woo. Release, both hands forward, step the right foot forward. Up to warrior one, open to warrior two. And then settle in, find your footing. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath. Release, make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, right foot steps a couple inches forward, toes turned out. Take the left leg up, roll the hip open. And you're welcome to stay here on two hands, or right hand tries to come back, opposite hand catching the foot, kicking the foot into your hand. So in a complex pose like this, how much can you take in? How much can you notice? There's a lot going on. Let's release both hands to the front. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Last breath. Make your way to down dog. Five deep breaths. Coming through down dog, step or hop. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. From here, let's take a twist. Left elbow across to the outside of the right knee. Work the palms towards the center of the chest as you open the top shoulder. Try and keep knees in line with one another, so left knee's not coming forward, it's right in line with the right. And then back to center, hips low, arms high. Same thing other side, right elbow across. Palms towards the center of the chest, long spine as you're twisting. Back to center, hips low, arms high. Interlace fingers behind your back, lift your heart, and then fold, wrapping arms overhead. And you're welcome to separate your feet hip width apart or wider. If this is too tight for your arms, you could also separate your arms by holding something between your hands. Release arms down. Lower the hips, come into a squat, malasana. And you're welcome to turn the toes out, widen your stance, or use some props to have this work better for you. You might sit on a block or slide a blanket under your heels. Let's open the knees using the elbows, roll the shoulders back and down. And we'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom, connecting that up to the top, feeling the full space and length that you take up. Release, come back to a forward fold, feet back to parallel. Any arm position here, you might give your own neck and shoulders a little squeeze or grab a handful of your hair and pull your head towards the floor. Let's take a step back from the front of the mat and try crow pose, Bakasana. If you don't want to try crow, you might come back to your squat or stay in your forward fold. If you're trying it, hands shoulder width apart, knees somewhere to the upper arms. Shift your weight forward, more weight in the hands, less weight in the feet. If your feet are weightless, you might lift them up. If they're not yet weightless, just be where you are. See if you can shift a little more weight forward. More important than where you get is that you're feeling where you are. Breath steady right here. If you were in your hands, come back to your feet. Release your wrists. You can either circle them, rub them, or take stand hand, one hand at a time, slides under your feet so the toes are up to your wrists. Padahastasana. In the moment, we'll make our way to down dog. So you can take your hands out from under your feet if they were there. You can get to down dog however you want. One option is to come back through crow, maybe even hopping out of crow. You can also just step back or take a regular vinyasa to get back. Feeling whatever it is you are choosing to do. Finding your way to downward facing dog. Okay, from down dog, let's take the right leg up, roll the hip open, and we're going to possibly flip our dogs here. So that means falling onto your right foot. Make sure you've got space to do that. See if that feels like a safe choice. If it doesn't, another way to flip your dog is to actually bring your foot all the way to the floor on the outside and then rotate. So you could fall from a height or just place it, flip over, hips high, reach through that top arm, or you could take the top arm overhead. Reverse what you've done. Right leg back up, and then step it forward, high lunge, arms up. Let's take a twist here, left elbow across. Prayer twist or arms extended on the inside or outside. You're also welcome to do a low lunge if you prefer. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor, step up. Half moon just for a moment. Open up, and then we're going to transition right over to revolved half moon. So start to lift the right arm, square the hips, lower the left arm, and then right arm high, left arm down. Going towards straight long lines. One more breath here. Release, take a short step back. Pyramid, getting set up for a revolved triangle. So you may want to grab a block for this. Your left hand is either going to be on your foot, your ankle, the floor, or a block. And the block could be on the inside or outside of that front foot. Right hand can start at the lower back, kind of seeing, are your hips square? Can you draw that right hip back a bit more? And then extend high through the top arm. So we're going to make our way back to down dog. Now, if you want to try something crazy, bring both hands to the floor on the outside of that right foot. Walk the hands over. Bend your front knee. Bend both elbows and hook the front foot to the outside. Scissors pose, Kundanyasana. Maybe leaning over onto your hands. So don't do this if this does not work for you. You can flip out of this. Finding your way through a vinyasa. So if you are still with me, we're on the side of our mats. Right leg is going to come up. We're going to flip our dog one more time. Now we're back on our mats. maybe all the way to wheel. Oh my God, what's happening? And lower down. Bring your knees to your chest. Take a little circle or rock. If it feels like a safe choice, rock and roll on the length of your spine. Hands can come to the front. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog, down dog. What did we just do? Oh my goodness, I think I know. So left leg's gonna come up. Roll the hip open. We're gonna flip our dogs. You can go from high or low. Take hips up, top arm reaches. Take it overhead if you like. We're not going all the way on this one, we'll do it on the second one. And then reverse it. Left leg back up, step forward, high lunge. Arms up, twist, right elbow across. Taking your twist, how do you want to do it? Arms open or prayer, high lunge or low lunge. Release hands to the floor, step up, half moon, just for a moment. We evolved half moon, start to lift the left arm, lower the right arm, staying in balance or coming back to balance, going towards straight long lines. Release, step back. Pyramid, setting up for evolved triangles. You may want to grab a block. Right hand is either going to be on the block, the floor, or your foot or ankle. Left hand can start at your lower back. Draw back through the left hip. Left arm high. So remember that you are doing what is right for you. Just because I'm offering something doesn't mean you should be doing it. In a moment, we're going to make our way to down dog. You have some choices. You can just step on back. You can do a vinyasa. You can try that crazy arm balance, both hands to the outside. Walk your hands over to the left. Bend the left knee. Hook to the outside of the left elbow. Maybe you just extend the bottom leg. Maybe you shift over. So both legs come up. Kundanyasana, scissors pose. Lots of ways to get out of this. One way is like a little flip out to chaturanga. Make your way to down dog. If you're not there already. And if you want to join me in flipping our dogs one more time, left leg up. Flip it all the way over from high or low. Left arm up. Now you can just lower onto your back. If you want to come through wheel, if that feels like a safe choice, you go for it. If it doesn't, don't do it. When you get back down, let's bring knees in. And take a happy baby. Grab the soles of the feet. Press your knees towards the floor. You might keep both legs bent or straighten one at a time or together, part way or all the way. Drop your feet to the floor. And just check in with yourself. What feels like it would be good for you now? I'm going to wind down this practice and I'll keep suggesting things, but if there's a different way you want to proceed, please do that. You're always welcome to do your own thing. If you want to join me for a hip stretch here, cross the right ankle above the left knee, reach your hands through, grab the left leg and hug it in nice and close. Release, left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point. Circle your ankle. Drop your right foot to the floor and then cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your hands through, grab the right leg, hug it in. Release, drop the right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle. Again, you might just check in. What's needed? Any last pose, any last stretch, any body part wanting some attention? Maybe you want to take an inversion. Maybe you want to take a restorative pose. What feels right for you right now? And when nothing's needed, you start getting comfortable in your final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel free to grab props, adjust your clothing. Do a little self-massage. You might finish with a couple really deep exhales or sighs. And then let your breath be natural. Without any effort or control. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. And then take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me today. That was kind of fun. I haven't done some of those things in a long time. I hope you enjoyed them or skipped them if they didn't work for you. Feel free to reach out if you ever have requests for future offerings. There's many things in my repertoire that I just forget about, so remind me.